So here we are at another interchange, this time at the 91 and the 55 right near my house. And since my last video of an interchange, the one of the Newhall Pass, I've been thinking a little bit about how I can expand this project, not just show the one photo of the interchange with the long exposure to get the streaked lights, but to also show how these freeways impact the neighborhoods that they run through. And here at the 91 and 55, we have some neighborhoods that are right up against the freeway. Right down here, there's some apartments, some condos, and all around here, we have neighborhoods that have been impacted by the freeway. Up over there, on the hillside, there are houses that got torn down to widen the freeway here. And I want to start looking at how these roads are impacting our neighborhoods. So let's see if we can get a few shots, get a great looking shot of the interchange itself, but then also walk around these neighborhoods around the interchange and see what other shots we can get at a more human scale. So welcome to Grant Takes Pictures. I'm Grant, and I take pictures. This interchange was originally built in 1962, but it was substantially rebuilt in 1995 when Caltrans added carpool lanes between here and the Riverside border, just about 10 miles east of here along the 91. And when they redesigned it, it was just an awful, awful interchange. It still is. It has this little tunnel when you're coming westbound onto the southbound 55 that you come through. It just jams up traffic every morning coming in from Riverside into Orange County. And when they rebuilt it in 92, right over here they widened it, and on this hill, they made this hill steeper than it used to be. And that hill used to have quite a few more homes than it has today. But because the slope got steeper, it got less stable, and those homes were causing the hillside, the weight of those homes were causing the hillside to slide down. And Caltrans was worried about those homes just toppling down the hill. So they ended up buying those homes through eminent domain. One of my friend's grandmothers used to live up there. That's where her house was, and her house was taken by Caltrans so we could have a wider freeway right here. So those are some of the types of impacts that I want to try to show through these photographs. And I don't know how to do that yet. I want to show these at a human scale so we can really get a sense of what those impacts are. Being up over the land that abuts the freeways gives us a sense of what's going on, but it doesn't convey that human element of the photo. So that's what I want to try to get. I'm gonna go up that hill in a little bit, see what I can get there, take some photos down here where these apartments are that abut the freeway, see what else we can get, and then I'm sure I will come back here and get this photo of the freeway itself as the sun starts to set. So let's go get those photos. Let's start by going up the hill there and wandering around just a little bit. So here we are on the other side of the freeway, and this is one of the streets that had the houses demolished in order to make room for the wider freeway. There's another street just up the hill here that had a number of homes demolished as well. And I want to try to tell this story of these homes that we lost in the middle of a housing crisis here in California to make room for a wider road. And honestly, I'm having a hard time telling this story. I don't quite know how to capture it and tie it to the freeway. I think I'm not going to be able to get a single image that tells this story the way I want to, but maybe I can get a collection of images. One here of this dead-end road and of this gate, and then another from back where we were on the other side of the freeway, of the hillside and the freeway and the old housing pads where houses once were. Maybe that'll tell that story, get kind of three images, one of the freeway and hillsides, and then one of this road. And, maybe that collection of pictures will tell the story the way I want to. I'm just trying to figure this out as I go, how to tell the stories of the impacts on these neighborhoods from the freeways that they are next to. All right, so here we are in this neighborhood right next to the freeway. The freeway is just on the other side of this sound wall, and we're right where we could see when we were looking down on the freeway. We're actually had been right up here on this hillside. So I'm gonna try to go and take a few pictures, just kind of showing this neighborhood up next to this freeway. Again, I don't know if it will show what I want it to, without some additional exposition, without multiple images tying together this story. We'll see what we can get. All right, so here we are at our next stop on this tour of the 91 and 55 interchange. I'm gonna try to get a long exposure shot from here at this bridge overlooking the freeway. It's pretty loud up here, and so I hope you can hear me okay without too much background noise. But we're gonna try to get this shot here and then move back to where we started and get that shot from up on the hill overlooking the interchange. I don't know which one of these I'm gonna like better, so we're gonna try to get both of them and decide once we get home. I don't think I'm gonna like this one though. We'll find out. All right, it's still considerably too bright out here. We're gonna have to wait till it gets a little darker and hope we still have time to make it to the other location I want for a photo. All right, so it's a little bit later. We're gonna see if we can get this photo now and then rush over to our other spot and see if we can get that one as well. Remote timer, always good. So we're at 15 seconds, f/22, ISO 100. I think this will get us where we need to go for this photo. All right, that one looks good. One photo and done. Let's get to the other spot. All right, it's getting dark, and I'm gonna try to get this picture really quick before the light totally fades. All right, so right now I am at 20 seconds, f11, ISO 100. It's gotten dark enough where I had to start opening up my aperture just a little bit. We'll see, that actually might make it a better picture. So I'm pretty happy with that right there. 20 seconds at f14, ISO 100. I might have let the hillsides get a little bit dark, but I think it came out okay. I might come out here again, try to get another picture just 5 minutes earlier was all I really needed. But between the photo I got on the bridge and this photo, I think I got one that worked pretty well and that I'll be happy with. More importantly, I'm happy with the shots that I got of these neighborhoods overlooking or next to the freeways and the impacts that the freeways have had on them. It's going to be a process trying to figure out just how to capture those impacts and that interface between the neighborhoods and the freeways. I think I will end up needing to have multiple shots showing these stories to show the freeway, the neighborhood, and that place where they meet. I can't capture it all in one photo, so I think each one of these will have to be a bit of a story to tell with multiple photos. But I'm happy with where I started, and I have a whole a whole 6 months worth of other outings like this planned with other interchanges around Southern California. And over the next 6 months, I'm going to explore how to get more of these photos, how to tell these stories. So if you are interested in coming with me on this journey, hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit that like button. I try to bring you new videos every Tuesday. So until next time, have a great week.